everybody's doing well. Welcome back to my kitchen. Welcome back. I'm Rhonda, and you're watching A Country Girl's Cooking. And I'm stirring some hamburger. I posted a video yesterday, but I deleted it because I need to do some editing to it. I rewatched it, and I'm like, I can't believe I posted all of that. I did more talking than I did cooking, I think, and I've been sick. I didn't post anything Saturday, and now Randy's sick. He's coughing and coughing and coughing. I mean, it's just terrible. So I decided to make a soup. I'm getting a late start this evening. He had to go to the chiropractor today. He goes every month, and he said that he barely made it, I think. But anyway, I'm making a soup, and it's a simple soup. I wasn't sure what I was going to fix. I fixed a meatloaf yesterday, but neither one of us are in the mood for some leftover meatloaf this evening. So we can either freeze that or have it tomorrow. But I've got a little less than a pound of ground beef that I have browned and drained in this pot. Okay, and I've got some onions. Well, one onion that I chopped up, and I added some water so I could hurry up and get that going. I got a can of tomatoes. They're diced. That is a 14.5 ounce can. Turn my stove back on. And I'm going to stir that around in there. And I've got 2 cans of this Swanson chicken broth. That's part of the 2 cans, and that's the rest of the can. I thought it would fit in that cup, all of it, but it didn't. Oh. And then I've got some peas and a few carrots. I could do some fresh carrots, like, you know, dice them myself, but it would really take a long time for those to cook. I made a chicken pie for Randy's daddy a couple of days ago. Well, about 3 days ago. He said, Daddy don't like chicken pie. And I'm like, what do you mean? And I told this story in my previous video that I deleted. But to make a long story short, his mother used to have to cook chicken pie for his grandmother every day. And his daddy, he said his daddy just did not want any more chicken pie. So I thought I'll send him some of mine and see what he thinks. Well, I thought I was going to have to do chicken and dumplings this week, but I did chicken pie. He loved it. He loved it. So, all right, I put some the can of tomatoes in there and some salt and pepper, and I want to check the seasoning, make sure I got it right. I could eat that. All right, and instead of potatoes, I'm doing some elbow macaroni, y'all. Is what I'm gonna do. I'll be there in a minute. I'm opening up the can of corn. I got a can of shoe peg corn. I love this corn. This is just going to be an easy, quick soup. And I'm going to make him eat it. I'm going to throw those onions in there with the juice and all. get this thing going here, this stove. And if you've never tried a soup with a hamburger or ground beef in it, it's really good. I like it a lot. I really do. I've got some V8. I'm going to pour probably all of it in there. Oh. I love that stuff. So there's some nutrition there, y'all. Some V8. All right, let me get a clean fork. Spoon. Tell you, tomatoes and potatoes take salt. Okay. Add some chicken broth. So that's 2 cans of broth, which is, this has got 33% less sodium. I'm trying to see what size it is. 14.5 ounces. So that's 2 cans of those. And I don't want to spice this thing up with, you know, all kinds of herbs and stuff. I just want it to be a simple, you know, a simple, soothing soup. Is what I want it to be. I'm trying to get it to come to a boil. I don't know if I want to add all those peas, but I guess I do. And then when it comes to a boil, I'm going to add my noodles after it, well, I'm going to let it cook for a few minutes, you know, and let everything kind of marry, and then I'll add the noodles. And that is a simple, easy, delicious soup with just a little bit of meat in it. Just a little bit of meat. Let me get another spoon. That is going to be so good. Seasonings is just right. Just salt and pepper and vegetables. And I think I'll grill him a cheese sandwich if he wants one. And I'm just going to, I got this up on high and I'm waiting for it to heat up. And we'll add these. I think they're good in a soup. I really do. I think it's actually better than potatoes, and I love potatoes, you know. Oh. Okay, we're gonna wait for this. Now, I used a little less than a pound of ground beef. Browned it. Then I used 1 small onion. I used 1 cup of peas that had a few carrots in it. And they were frozen. And then I used 1 can of shoe peg corn. 1 small can of diced tomatoes. Then 2 cans of Swanson chicken broth. You know, just a regular can. And I did add just a teaspoon of Better Than Bouillon, salt and pepper, 1 12-ounce bottle of V8. And I'm going to add probably about 1 cup or ½ cup of noodles. And I added 1/4 cup of water just now. I may have to add some more after it boils a little bit, or whenever I can get it up to that. It still it still hasn't done that yet. So, still stirring it. He wants a grilled cheese, so I'm gonna fix him a grilled cheese. And anyway, it's probably just about ready to come to a boil. And I want it to simmer for a little bit, you know, so the flavors can all get to know one another. And I like butter beans and okra and cabbage, you know, all that kind of thing. But he doesn't like all that kind of stuff, so I just thought I'd do something simple. And like I said, I'm getting a late start today. But that's all right. That's all right. The sun's shining, y'all. It stopped raining for a little while. It stopped raining for a little while. He's down there coughing his head off, y'all. All right, I'll be back. Y'all, I just put in about a teaspoon of sugar. That helps with the, you know, with the acidity in the soup. Just kind of balances things out. I could put a bay leaf in here, but I'm not, because this is just going to be delicious just like this. It's going to be good. I'm going to make a pizza, hopefully one day this week. I've got a special recipe, and y'all not going to believe what I'm going to put in the dough. And I'm not going to tell you yet, because you got to stay tuned, okay? I've been thinking about it, and I Googled it, and it's something that people do, especially certain restaurants. And I wasn't sure if anybody had ever done it, but of course they have. Of course they have. I'll go ahead and tell you. I'm going to make a pizza crust with yeast and I don't have to do yeast, but I'm doing yeast and beer. I don't drink, but I'm going to buy beer for this crust. So, I think it's going to be really good. I really do. But that's what I'm going to do. Y'all, I broke down last night and made me, what did I do with them? Oh, I made me some. I did. I took a big old chunk out of them too. Brownies. I did. And these were really dark chocolatey. They didn't say that on the box, but they were really, they were fudgy. Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm going to add about a cup of noodles. It might wind up being goulash. You never know. Let me see if that's enough. Might have to add a little bit more. Let's see. About a cup and a half of noodles, I think. Alrighty. So, you know, the longer you let soups cook, the better they are. But, and I did add about a teaspoon of onion powder just now, because I felt like it needed it, you know. Okay. Alrighty. See, now it's coming up to a hard simmer, as I say. There's just a few of those left. I'm gonna just stick them in there so I won't have to save just 4 or 5 pieces of macaroni. And once you add your macaroni noodles, you just cook it until your macaroni noodles are done, and then your soup will be done. Because I sauteed the onions pretty much. Got them. It might be a few in here that could stand to be cooked a little bit longer, but I like it like that myself. So it's almost ready. I'm gonna grill his cheese sandwich, and I'm gonna take it downstairs to him because he's really, I think he's worse than I was. And I'm gonna serve it to him in my little Temptations dish. I just love these. I haven't used them in a while, but they are just, I love them. I love those dishes, the Temptations. I have some of the dark blue ones. I'd like to have another 4-piece set, so to have 8 pieces. They're heavy. Randy's like, we eat out of them sometime. He said, that's the heaviest plates I've ever had to eat out of. But I like them. I think they're very pretty. I had a beautiful polka dotted bacon dish, and it got broke during I don't know how it got broke. Several years ago it got broke. So anyway, I have some butter in this pan to grill his sandwich with. So altogether, I've probably had to add about a cup of water to this. Look at that, y'all. Look at all them noodles. It's in between a soup goulash. And I love it like that. I like my carrots bigger. I like more carrots. But just didn't have the time. Just didn't. So I'm fixing him a grilled cheese over here. And soup is pretty much ready. And I'm gonna fix him this, and then he'll have his dinner. Okay, y'all, I got his food ready. And there we go. His grilled cheese sandwich and his soup. And I'm gonna take it downstairs and let him eat it, and hopefully he'll feel better. And I'm gonna go, and thank y'all for watching. Love you all. Please subscribe and share. God bless. See you tomorrow.